So the season is in full swing. Christmas has come and gone, and we have now the big rush of people coming into town. It is full, and that means sometimes some buyers getting to look at some homes here, but is there enough inventory for them to find what they're looking for? And that's the question that keeps on coming up. I am John James with the James team at REMAX Partners, coming to you with another Steamboat market update. We're getting into the type segments now, and as I've been doing for this month, for the month of November Steamboat market updates, and we're going to hit single family homes right now. I've been kind of going a little bit more off the cuff, trying to give you guys a little bit of a better taste of what's happening in Steamboat right now. We've got a lot of good snow. More and more seems to be opening up, and everyone's generally having a good time. So we're certainly happy about that. Let's dive into the real estate and see what the numbers look like for single family homes last month in November. And starting off with the median sales price, it was $1,025,055, and that is up 32% from the same time last year, where it was $775,000. See me looking down? I'm looking at my notes. So, take that for what it is. Number of sales, that was down. That was down 4% from last year. 456 compared to 475 last year. And last month's drop in pending sales was certainly that foretold what was going to happen for this. We've been seeing a drop on a monthly basis, but, kind of see the sales drop, beyond where it was the same time last year. That is certainly telling. And then when you get to sales volume, well, we still had the median sales price up, even though the sales were down. So we actually have a higher sales volume than last year by 20%. Last year was 535 million and change. This time 645 million, $84,909. So again, when you have the sales volume up and the sales down, you still get a higher median sales price. Don't get an up situation, but you still get some high numbers. Now let's move into inventory. That's what everyone's talking and thinking about. Is there enough? And it's not lasting very long. It's lasting pretty much a median of 13 days on the market from list to contract. That's down 70% from what we saw last year, where it was 43 days on market for single family homes. And the month supply, that keeps on creeping and creeping and creeping down. To sell all the single family homes in Routt County for November, it would only take 2.1 months. Last year it was 6. Last year, so that's 6 months. That's our stable market barrier right there. Anything below 6 months is a seller's market. Anything above is a buyer's market. We're certainly in a seller's market right now, and strongly into that seller's market. And our rolling average of active listings for the month of November is down to 89. That's off over 50%, 54% to be exact, from the 192 rolling average of active listings last November. And are new listings helping with that? Not really. They're down 5% from where they were last year. We had 529 in November of 2020, and this past November we had 501. And they're new listings, coming in each month, but we're seeing kind of like pre-pandemic levels. They're below that now, so that's a little scary. We'd love to see some more coming in on the single family home front. Let's talk value. Sales to list price ratio. How much was it listed for compared to what it sells for? Is now at 98.5% of that list price, the sales price is. And that's up 1.1% from last year. And that's also pretty flat compared to what we saw the month before. So back in October, that was at that same 98.5%. So still pretty high, still seeing a lot of over asking price offers. That brings that price up quite a bit. Price reductions, there were quite a few. They went from 4 last year to 11. That's up 64%. And, you know, we've been seeing that trend upwards and upwards. It was at a high of like 26 price reductions in October. So it's dropped down from that, but it's still higher than it was last year. We tend to see that with a lot of single family homes that, you know, they're priced a little too high for the market and they sit. Finally, let's get into pending listings. And of course, we saw what happened with pending listings in October. They were an indicator of what was to come for a number of sales in November. And pending sales are down 7% to 457 pendings this November compared to 491 last November. And so that tells me that we will see the number of sales for December in single family home segment be lower than it was last year. It's a pretty educated guess. It's not too hard to figure that one out. All right, that wraps up the single family homes. We will get into condos, townhomes, and multifamily structures next. If you have any questions, give me a buzz, 970-846-0797. Email me at JohnJames@JamesTeamSteamboat.com. And you can leave a comment in the video where I'm leaving this on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube. So love to hear from you. I want to answer those on those non-spammy questions as much as possible. So until next time, take care and Merry Christmas.